Hi guys, this is Teddy and welcome back to episode 7 on the SlateCraft server. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. Now, it's been a little while since my last episode and I apologise for that. I had some real life stuff going on and I didn't have time to be recording as well as dealing with everything else. But it's fine and everything's good. So let's get on with today's episode. Now, first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to show you what I did between episodes. Now, the first thing I did was I started filling in some of our ravine. Now, I want to leave it somewhat open, but I don't want it fully open. I want to kind of make it like it's a rip in the earth or something like that. But I don't want it any smaller than this. I will be putting another build here, which is why I filled in quite a big chunk of it. But the main thing I've been doing between episodes is downstairs. And one thing I've done is expanded our staircase that comes down into our mine. I haven't expanded it all the way down to the bottom yet, but that will come in the future. And as we turn around this corner just about here, you're going to see what else I've been up to, because I have been a rather busy Teddy. And I'm not done yet. This is not finished yet. And basically this is a 4x4 chunk area I have dug out. And I want to have all this exposed to a point. Obviously that's not going to go any higher than that. But I do need to go down quite significantly because the lowest spider farm starts on the floor we're currently stood on. So we want to dig that down quite significantly. I also want to change all this out. All the main walls need to be changed out to tinted glass so we can see inside the farms as we're working. And basically we're going to put some slime farms down here as well. As you can see, we've got a slime chunk cell over there. But I want to dig this out a bit more first, and again put tinted glass around a glass, not tinted, doesn't have to be tinted for slime farms, but put glass around the outside of the farms so we can see in. And I'm going to do my classic snow golem farm for that one because that works really nicely. Although, you know, this farm works really nicely as well, just standing here with a sword swinging, and we get many slime for doing that. So, but yeah, that's what we're going to do. And we're going to dig this down. It's going to be a massive cave. And we're going to have a bridge that comes across from here. That runs into our AFK area over here for all our farms. And then we're going to have our spiders. We're going to have our zombies turning into drowns. And we're going to have everything acting all at once. Slime farms. And this will be a multi-farm zone. So basically this will be a stream only area. I'm not going to do much of this on camera on the videos. So if you're not already following me over on Twitch, I highly recommend you do that if you want to see the progress on this area. Now I will eventually show it off once it's complete, but you probably won't see this again in a video until then. So if you want to see the progress, check me out on twitch.tv/TeddyLegendGaming to keep up with that. Now, as for today, guys, we have got ourselves this little area I have marked out behind me. Now, it might need to get a bit bigger than this, but what we're going to be putting in here is we are going to be putting in a dripstone farm. I haven't built one of these yet. I don't really know the mechanics, but I will tell you this. It's not going to be my design. I am going to be using Mr. Slack Lizard's design for this farm, and I will be putting a link for that one down in the description, and I highly recommend you guys checking him out if you haven't done already as well. So yeah, I'm going to crack on. I'm going to get materials together to build this thing, and I will come back to you guys in a little bit. Okie dokie, guys, as you guys can see, I have got pretty much all the materials we are going to need to build this farm, and then some. So let's crack on, and I will show you guys a little bit of how to build it. I'll build one tile on camera. Now, one thing I'm actually going to do with this is I'm going to lift it up. Now, the reason I'm lifting it up is aesthetically pleasing only. There's no other reason for it. I am going to be putting a build around this, as always, but I want to have this raised up because I want to have a nice big, deep brick layer, and I want to have stairs going up to the level of the farm, and then have the floor level up higher, basically. So it's going to be raised up slightly. It's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alrighty, so what I've done, I have put in a 16 across area here. Now this comes out just to the outside of the build area that I've laid out, but that's fine because I have got room to expand it, which is perfect. I haven't got ready to expand this side though, so we actually have to come back a couple of blocks this way. Maybe go 3 blocks this way. We take 3 off this side. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice. And that is set as is, like so. And then on the top of here, we want to put in our chests. And they are going to sit there like so. And then in the back of said chest, we're going to want our hoppers. Now, I'm doing a central collection system for this thing simply because it's a little bit easier to do a centralized collection system. Nice. Now, once we got in our hoppers, we need to come around behind them like so and put in a row of solid blocks. Just like that. And on top of our solid blocks, we are going to want to put our pistons. Now, of course, I haven't got pistons out. Then we're going to need our observers also. In fact, I'm going to need more pistons than this because I actually need 32 pistons for this build, not 24, not 16. And then on the back of our pistons, we need to put in a solid block as well. And this will be where our first line of redstone is going to sit. And then we need our glass, because we need a transparent block for this bit here. And then we need to grab ourselves our observers. Another row of solid blocks. And then on top of our observers, we need to put in our second row of pistons. So let me quickly go and make those. And then we put our second row of pistons on top of our observers, just like so. Now let's remove these temporary blocks I put in place here. Grab a couple that went in there. And then we need to head around the back and put in our redstone. Now, I probably should have done this slightly different. So let me quickly break these up, because I need to put redstone in the middle of the blocks that I'm currently stood on. AKA here. And then here. And then we'll put these back on the back of here. And then redstone goes on the back of there as well. And I have no more redstone in my pocket, so hop down and grab some more. Then we need to put 2 more blocks on top of our pistons. Put our dripstone block on the front of said pistons. Said blocks, not said pistons. Just like so. And then we get our glass. And we need a glass surround for all of this. And then we need to grab some water. Now this doesn't need to be infinite water sources. I'm just going to do it for convenience. This can be flowing water all the way along. Just like that. And that is our farm finished. Now I'm actually going to leave this open. It doesn't need to be capped off. And then the only thing we've got left to do is put in our dripstone. Just like so. And this is our farm finished. And as you can see, we've got drippage coming down already. Now, if you do this setup with the dripstone and the dripstone pointing stuff hanging down with the cauldrons underneath it, you'll collect water, which is really cool. But for now, that farm is done. Now all we've got to do is put a build around it. And I might eventually put the other style of dripstone farms in here as well. And having a nice big gap out the back is quite useful to do that. And yeah, it's kind of cool. So I'm going to be around here doing this build for a little while. I'm going to do the build on stream, so you guys don't have to worry about me doing that. I might time-lapse the stream. I don't know yet. But we'll see how well my computer is playing up, or not, as the case may be. And I will come back to you guys with either a finished build or a time-lapse. was a nice successful little time lapse, and we have got ourselves a build in place. The outside of this thing is fully finished up, and let's hop around inside and I'll show you I haven't done anything in there. Can I go in? Thanks. Nice, thanks. And we got any of this? We got 7 dripstone while in the process of doing that time lapse, which I feel is actually relatively successful. Now, I've got to put the floor in here still, granted, which we will do at some point in the not too distant future. But I also did... now I've fallen down the floor. Good. We also did something else between clips as well, which is we finished the roof over here. I say finished. I'm not completely sold yet on this. I feel like the black... it needs the cyan kind of needs to come over here and surround this too, but it looks pretty decent as it is, so I'm not sure we're going to do it with it, but I'll contemplate that while having a look from various angles. But it does look pretty good, it really does. So the next thing we're going to do, guys, we are going to start making more progress on getting pathworks tidied up. Like, we've got gaps here, we need to put diorite in there, put our paving in. Same goes for over here. We got to get some more azaleas together because we don't currently have any spare azaleas, and we just generally got lots of tidying up and stuff like that to get done. So I'm going to cut away. I'll do a bit of tidying up. I'll get I haven't even got path work over here yet, so we'll get all that tidied up, get it in place, and I'll come back to you guys in just a little while. Alrighty, so I've got some things and stuff done. We've got this all tidied up over here. I've started getting some paving around the outside of our farming area and put some trees in. I've even decorated around the mine entrance. I changed out the grass for moss because it just looks better. It really does. So that's kind of cool. I've also been over here and put in the path between this one and that one. And oh, I fell off, and I put the path down here as well. Now, I have done one more little thing. Yeah, we've got a new friend. And as always, guys, I am going to leave this up to you, for you guys to give me a name for this friend. Because I don't know what's to name this dude. I think he looks hilarious. You know, he's got a big nose. He's got sugarcane hair. And yes, it's manually placed sugarcane. That sugarcane is 5 high, and that's never going to spawn naturally in. But I think he looks really cool. So guys, down below in the comments, give me your name suggestions, and let's get this fellow named. But that's the end of today's episode, guys. I have run out of time. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you have enjoyed it, hit the like button. If you really loved it, hit subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye bye for now.